as you can see, Car Santa was pretty generous to us this year, and we have a few things to unbox. We are missing a few items thanks to UPS, FedEx, USPS, you name it, but I'm saving the best thing for last because it's a little bit of a giveaway for what's to come this year. Car life and the garage and everything. Nevertheless, welcome to my car guy unboxing haul. Am I doing it right? Now, as a car guy, I'm always looking for the newest, coolest, greatest thing to freshen up my build, and hopefully some of these things will do the trick. Some of these things will just enhance the space that I'm working in, but I hope you like it. Now, first up, we have looked at many different kinds of hardware that are offered. I've tried Lowe's, I've tried Home Depot, but I checked a few companies that actually do wide bodies for vehicles, and it landed me on this hardware that I found on Amazon that basically is like a refined riv nut. So that hole that you would make with a riv nut, these drop into that and then they bolt up real nicely. But the bolt won't just look like the bolt, it will actually have a little seat to go in that makes it a little nicer. So when you drop it in, it'll be black, the screw on top, and it'll be flush like that. If you can see that clearly. And I believe I got like 25 or so. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. It says 25 millimeter. I don't know how many I got, but I got a solid amount to mostly, if not completely, refresh my hardware on the fender flares of the Scion, which are much in need of that. So along the same track of fixing my fitment on the Scion, we have these hefty wheel spacers. Now, initially I purchased some that were, I believe, an inch or close to a half an inch. The millimeters always throw me off.
What are we talking about?
But if I get a number, I'll put it up on the screen so you guys have a rough idea. But these guys are 2 inches, roughly. Again, it's in millimeters, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is either a 50 millimeter or a 2-inch spacer.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Now, the fitment came out almost perfect on the Scion, but I wanted to get these just in case to see if we can get it perfect. What is in here? Some of these will be a surprise, so your guess is as good as mine. Car Santa kind of did what he wanted to do this year. This one. Now this is a small thing, but a very important thing that I couldn't find at Napa, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, you name it, I checked, they didn't have it. These are fuel rail spacers, and I thought I ordered one, but I ordered 2. So, just in case, we have the same size, which is perfect. Straight from Japan. Excited for that. Now, if you guys remember, we do have a specified list of all the things that are needed still for the Scion to start running. These next 2 items are very important for that to happen. Less so this, more so. We have a power steering pump for the one that is just absolutely leaking oil all over the engine bay on the passenger side. So a refreshed power steering pump right here. And then the AC compressor for the Scion was, I think this bolt right here is stripped on it. So got that replacement, so that will be brand new. So these 2 will finish up the passenger side components, and then I can get a fresh new belt on this. And then we have to worry about the driver's side, which is going to be things like battery, any miscellaneous wiring that hasn't been freshened up, but I'm pretty sure I got most of it last time. Once we get that squared away, we should be all set. Now, not this one. This goes along with the fuel pump. It's just a hose. You don't really care about a hose, I'm sure. What is next? Ooh, this. Now, I got a lot of flack for when I did the fender flare video for doing the good old RWB spec of just getting weather stripping and taking my finger to go around the edges. This is the rubber version of that. So it's a more OEM look to the fender flares, and it just goes around the edge to make like a clean line. I decided to go with this because we're trying to do everything right, everything proper this time around. So that should freshen up that end of things. Really looking forward to that. Next up, what do we got? From WhiteLine, we have a decal pack that was sent over. I don't know the full background of WhiteLine, but I know that the cars that I've seen that have it on there, mint.
Nice.
Perfect. I wanted to put this on the Scion on a few different spots. They have a whole breakdown list of where it's supposed to be on your car. We probably won't follow this list. I definitely want to put it on the wing on the back, on there, and definitely there. But I'm gonna do underneath, I think. But I'm hyped for these. You know I love my stickers.
Well, bitch, we knew.
You guys might hate them, but that's okay, because it's not your car. What else do we got? So this is so it is a rear roof scoop. And hopefully it fits, because everything that I saw, it kept showing me like Corollas and a few other cars that aren't my car.
What?
But this one claims to be for Scion Gen 1, so let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. We have, I want you guys to start counting these. I think we are at least number 8 or 9 of these godforsaken fender lips. But this one has been my favorite one. I got caught on the highway, unable to dodge it, fully took out my front lip again. I don't even know what it was. It was like someone's grocery bag just dropped out of their car and hit my car, and there was no way to avoid it. But anyways, start counting. We're gonna say this is number 9. It's probably like number 11.
You're a liar.
But number 9, starting today. This one, and we'll just have a running joke together of how many front lips that I ruined on the Lexus, brother. And last, certainly not least, I know you guys have seen this 1,000,001 times all over TikTok, but we got some lighting, and yes, it is the Hex lights.
That's real good.
These lights are gonna fully dress up the garage, which leads me into my next thing that I'll be doing, which is fully redoing the garage and making it a space where I can actually work without any clusters, we'll say, to keep it PG. I'm looking forward to this. In addition to this, we have this, I believe it's a poster. So similarly to how we have my office, you saw it at the beginning of the video.
It's not a good look. Women don't respect it. Kind of makes me look like a bitch. I like it.
That's my general style. A lot of this has been, after my father's passing, I inherited the house, and I've been doing my best to make do with what I can and make it a space that I'm happy to be in. Obviously the garage was not on the forefront of my mind when it came to making things better. But nevertheless, we're getting to it, and that's what's important, as long as you get to it. So obviously those cars, everybody knows those cars. If you don't know those cars, you're probably not watching this video. We have Toretto cars, and we have Brian, the Buster's car.
Nice car. What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal.
These 2 posters are going to be going up in the garage when it is refreshed. We're definitely going with a darker, moody theme. Definitely that sort of, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's very much seems to be Thai and Filipino culture to have the sickest garage with the lighting and the couches and the posters and the tools, everything. That's what I'm going for. Stay tuned for that video. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's definitely going to be some work. These will get hung along with the Hex lights, and it's going to look sick, and I'm really hyped for it. All right. With all of that out of the way, Christmas was good to us, and I can't help but be appreciative of the things that I do have in this life. Sure, I don't have the nicest, fanciest car or the nicest house, but I try to make do with what I have to make it seem like more or appear to be of higher quality with what I have. Make do, you know?
Can we normalize you not gaslighting me?
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are hyped as I am for what's to come. I cannot wait to have the Scion done, this garage fixed up, and look more presentable, and I hope y'all are too. As always, thank you for watching. I will be making videos either every Wednesday or every Friday.
This motherfucker's
One
right.
of the two is what I'm going for. Once a week is mandatory. And I hope you guys stick around for that. My name's Jay. Thanks again for watching. Stay cruising.